Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about none other than NBA Youngboy. And specifically, we're gonna be talking about one of his baby mom. Now, his most famous baby mama at that, man, is Jania, man. Now, everybody knows her for all the different beefs that NBA Youngboy has been in behind Jania, man. Now, it's all alleged that Jania has talked to other rappers before or even just been friends with other rappers before. And this has always gone bad, man. It's always sent NBA Youngboy through the roof. He's always allegedly gotten back, at whoever talked to or whatever, and just drew a line in the sand where there was beef. Now, everybody knows about all the situations that have been going down in hip hop. You know what I mean? Allegedly, even Jania was involved in the situation some way with King Von. Now, I'm not putting the onus on her at all, so don't take that from this. I'm just saying that her name was thrown in there as the reason and the start for the whole beef to begin with in the first place because of a picture that she took with none other than King Von. Now, today we got some crazy news about Jania, man. It looks like, man, she took to social media, or not even social media, she took to OnlyFans and made an account. Yeah, man, that OnlyFans, the one that you're thinking about. Now, before we get into specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about NBA Youngboy and Jania just a little bit. Okay, so NBA Youngboy, one of the biggest stars in the world right now, man. But this joker loves to procreate, man. NBA Youngboy is famous in headlines for having a lot of kids. I think as of now, the count is at 7. So he's 21 years old and he's got 7 kids. Now, nothing's wrong with that, especially if you can provide for them. There is no problem with having a lot of kids that you're providing for and you've got a loving relationship with the mothers. It's outside of what's typically known as a good family base and what works in society or whatnot. But if it works for you and your folks and everybody's taken care of, I'm all for it. I'm not here to judge. But NBA Youngboy's first baby mama, I believe Jania is. I don't know. You guys can correct me on that. But she's one of his most known baby moms because of all the drama that's been around her. Now, everybody knows that Jania is NBA Youngboy's baby mom. And she likes being in the scene. She's been associated with a lot of different rappers in the past. And when I say associated with, please don't take that as she's actually dated or messed with any of these cats. It's always been alleged. But for some reason, anytime these stories go out, it drives NBA Youngboy up the roof, man. So NBA Youngboy has always had an issue with anybody who talked to or dated Jania. And you would think he would mature out of that because, he's got his life, she's got her life. You go your way, she goes her way, and he might have, These news stories come out and the information gets to us, kind of late. But as recent as this summer, man, he was in him and Fredo Bang were on social media getting into it about a rumor allegedly about Jania and Fredo Bang hanging out. Now, Fredo Bang is NBA Youngboy's biggest ops. You know what I mean? He is the biggest op that he'll ever have, man. And I don't think they'll ever be cool. It's like two different sides of a war that's going on in Baton Rouge. And, man, they just not going to be cool. So him messing or talking to his baby mom is a slight upon his character, man. And I think he took it that way. But, man, as you mature and get older, you stop taking those things personal that you can't control, right? But Jania, on the other hand, she definitely has her own life and she likes to be in the limelight. Now, recently, she made news by posting on social media that she's got an OnlyFans. Now, I'm saying she posted this, but this might be somebody else who created a troll page. This might be somebody else who's just putting it out there, as an advertisement for her. But there's definitely a page for NBA Youngboy's baby mom, Jania, on OnlyFans. And it's got people going crazy. People can't figure out why in the world would NBA Youngboy's baby mom ever need to have an OnlyFans page? Like, why? Like, NBA Youngboy, for all intents and purposes, one of the biggest stars in the world, right? Top did like 170 out the box. I'm talking about the YouTube views that he gets are ridiculous. He's breaking records and whatnot for rappers, right? So the money should technically just be rolling in. I mean, at least it seems that way on the surface. I don't know what his label takes off the top, but if this is any indication that things aren't going well financially, then man, this would be crazy because it shouldn't even be possible, to be honest, man. To be honest. I mean, he's so hot right now. He gets so much for a show. And you would think there would be some type of financial agreement between them because the fact that they have a kid, you would say like, okay, she has a kid by NBA Youngboy. She basically hit the lottery out of here, you know? But maybe it's not like that. Maybe the finances aren't what we think they are. Or maybe she just wants to be lit, man. Maybe this is all an attempt to make sure that her name stays relevant. She keeps popping. A lot of people are talking about her. She's still in the scene and people know her name. So that way she can do her own hustle and do her own thing. That's a high possibility. And this page that's floating around is all, it's all shared off of social media. I'm never going to the page to look at it officially or whatever like that. But when you look at what's going around, you see that it's $50 to sign up just to look at the page. And I'm wondering if this is just like a Rubi Rose situation. Remember with Rubi Rose, she finessed all her followers or whatever on social media into thinking that they were going to, check out our OnlyFans and see some different type of content. And a majority of the content they saw was stuff that she already had on her Instagram page. So everybody was like, oh, okay, man, this is crazy. So it might be another one of those situations. Now, that was for financial gain. Now, in this situation, I don't know if Jania needs the money like that. I think that maybe this is just a situation where she wants to stay lit and be relevant. But we do have to factor in the fact that NBA Youngboy does have 7 kids. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This brother loves to procreate, man. So maybe once you start paying all the baby moms their part, you've seen this with Future, that, man, everybody's share isn't as big as what you would think it is. Because, I mean, there's definitely a mandatory, what is it, like 20% or something like that in most states that you have to pay. So when you chop that 20% up between 7 different kids, it might not be as much money as you think, but it's probably still more money than most people earn in a year, which is crazy. But, man, this is an interesting story and an interesting situation. I don't think there's ever been a time in hip-hop where one of the biggest stars in the world, or just music-wise, where one of the biggest stars in the world, their significant other went on such a, a type of platform, man. Well, this platform is fairly new, so let's be fair. But, and with other genres of music, when they were in the lead, it was just a different type of atmosphere. So maybe we're just seeing something new, and this will become more normalized, and we'll see more of these situations where we see people who we think are already paid and already lit are going to OnlyFans to make sure that they can share content that they feel that they can make a profit off of. But, it is what it is. Now, with that, hold up. What do you guys think? Do you think that Jania going on OnlyFans shows that, man, she might be having money issues? Or is this just another way to gain revenue and stay lit? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.